We are going into a new year and it's time to get back into balancing your budget. It's really important that you know your income, you know your bills and expenses, where you can save, where you can sink, and the debt that you need to pay off, the investments that you can make, and really just taking it day by day to start focusing on where your money goes, how you are spending, saving, and realistically just how you are getting a balanced life to become that person of your dreams. We all have money goals. We all have to focus on our finances, and 2025 can be the year that you do that. So welcome back to Balance While Blooming. My name is Bridget. I'm 26 years old. I am in a family of 3. It's me, my stepson, and my husband, and we live very strategically when it comes to money. And here at Balance While Blooming, we talk all things mindset, productivity, balancing your life, blooming into the person you want to be by believing in yourself, building that life of your dreams, and blooming every single day until you become. And one big area of that is your finances. I only talk about it and my budgets. And if you want to know more about how we handle our finances, where we kind of invest, where we put our money, how we figure out these numbers, let me know. But today I am jumping right into our end of December and then beginning of January budget. It is really intentional this month where we're putting everything. So the categories that we do are income. This is any money that comes in, not only for your jobs. This is checks, things that you move from your savings account into your checking account. Anything that gets transferred. For us, we have a few tenants that are family. They give us rent. That's in there. Your bills and expenses are all of your needs / serious wants. So for us, we have our basic utility bills, our rent, our groceries, our gym bill that comes in every month. That's really intentional for us, health insurance, and then our subscriptions that are very specific that we choose, that we need. We obviously don't need those, but we always do them as a need because they are reoccurring. For our sinking funds, this year we are working on 4 categories. We are working on home projects, emergency fund, and other. So other is like vacations, other can be health and wellness, other can be just Christmas money, birthday fund, whatever it may be, and that's where we pick and pull. A big category that you guys will see towards the end of the year, that is our other, is our car insurance, but that is going to go into other, but when you see high amounts going in there, we pay it in December. Then we have spending funds. This is all of our fun money. A lot of it is his, her, and fam. And then other and miscellaneous is anything that comes throughout the month, and we do keep a decent amount in there for other because you never know what's going to happen and you're going to have to let life happen. And part of that is having the funds available if something happens. When you're looking at our budget, please don't compare it to your budget. I've been budgeting for over 18 months now, and I want to just bring you guys on the journey of how we break it down, the things that we have going on, and how we can bloom together from your mindset to who you are to where you want to go. In every step of the way, you can do it too. So let's jump into our budget and get into January's budget. So as you can see, I broke it down into those same sections. We did cut off debt just so you guys can see it a little bit bigger this month because we have 0 debt. Now, when you are looking here, you want to see the total. The total is what we have budgeted for the month for our income, and then this yellow one is left to budget once we put it into all of our categories. So let's talk about our income. For my husband, we are doing $400 this month. Typically he has 4 to 5 paychecks, but due to having a great month in December for savings and everything, we knew it was going to be a bit of a tighter month, and we wanted to get back into around the 21st and have that actual monthly budget and not have so big of sections where there's months where we have so many. So he gets paid weekly. This month we decided, you know what, we're going to go back into ending around the 21st to the 25th and really doing 6 paychecks to get us back on track. That does mean we should be able to save more. We should be able to get on track with our budgets. We shouldn't overspend. Now, for me, I get paid around $1,800, but we always round down. He also normally gets around $500 plus, but we are going into slow season, so it's really important to be intentional, to round down and hold yourself within a budget, and you always have more if life happens, or to save. And that's how we do it here. And then for rent, they pay our entire rent of $1,400. They split it, and then we pay anything extra or anything that happens that our landlord, who's my mom, but we are also saving to buy this house, is going to happen. So that is really intentional. So this month we have $8,900. It's not bad for us, to be honest. As I said, that's extra money for us. That $8,900 is going to go quickly. You guys will see exactly where we're going to put all that money. So watch this number go down as we put it in. Going right into your bills and expenses is what should be next. So for us, we have rent. They paid the $1,400. We do not have a water bill. We paid that last month. Our internet has gone up, but that's okay, to $140 if you've watched videos of mine before. Then we have $35 for my phone. We pay $500, a flat rate to our landlord for all of our utilities, and that just works out for us really well. And then we have $1,000 for groceries. First off, I have a teenage stepson. My husband eats like crazy, and we do all of the household things: paper towels, toilet paper, detergents, all of those. When we talk about the groceries and our amount, please know that you can figure out what works for your family. Our gym membership is $35 for both my husband and I. Our gas, we've been doing really good at staying under $2.50. My husband does drive the most. For our health insurance, I am trying to get ahead, so we are putting $750 into that bucket. And then this month we have a high subscription. We have Subscribe and Save through Amazon, and then we also have Hulu, Disney Plus, all of those things that we put into here, along with our Xbox and my cloud storage, just a bunch of things in there. But this month, with all of our Subscribe and Save for the new year, we are going to be a bit higher. So that's around $4,360. We try to stay around $3,500 to $4,000, but we do know that there are some high months that are from $3,500 to $4,500. So we're right in that average where our expenses go. So when we talk about our emergency fund, we kind of try to save for that amount. For sinking funds, we need a minimum of $1,500 this month to stay on track. I'll talk about this more if you guys want to see like how I'm planning on saving the $25,000 that are my goals this year, but that's really going to be intentional for what we do. We are doing a high savings month. With that being said, let's take that off. We have $4,540. We cannot spend that much in a month. So it's really important that you know what you want to limit yourself to spend and then what you're willing to do. So then we know we need to save $750 for home projects. Now I'm going to leave the rest because we have $2,290. And for us, we think we're going to be needing $600 for other. There's just so much random stuff that comes up in January after the new year. You don't know what's going to break. You're checking in on everything, clean slate, going into this very intentionally. And then we are going to do, let's get rid of that $90. So we'll do $690, and that gets you around the $1,200 that we normally try to stay between $1,000 and $1,500 for spending. That is really high for us, but I like to live my life. I like to shop. I like to go out to dinner with my husband. We are very intentional with our money, and we are very intentional with the life we want to live. As much as I want to build the life of my dreams, save all the money I want, there has to be that balance of spending money, having fun, doing the life you want, going on the vacations you want, and really figuring that out. So that being said, we have $1,000 left, and we will put that directly into our emergency fund. So we are a zero-based budget family. As you can see, we budget everything in and it comes out to zero, with right where our averages are, and having that extra money this month is really going to let us play with where everything goes. So when we talk about our budget, as I said, we are trying to get back on track for where we want our months to start and end. And then we also want to make sure that we are saving as much as possible. Talking about our sinking funds, we are saving $3,250. We need to average about $2,000-ish a month to hit our goal. Having $3,250 just gets us ahead for the month because we knew we were bulking up a lot of income. We knew that we had to bulk up our savings. Now, we do have big goals going into January for setting up our vacations, to know where we're going, finding out our budget, staying on budget. All of those things are still so intentional for us that I talked about in my January reset. But it's also important that I'm going into my 3-month goal savings, my 6-month goal savings, and my whole year for 2025 saving $25,000. Make sure that every month that you are planning with intention, that you know exactly where your money is going to go and how you are going to put it towards your bills and expenses, how much you can actually spend and what you can save. For us, if anything that we don't end up spending will either go directly into next month or as a rollover, or we are going to put it directly into savings. We haven't decided how we want to do that in 2025 yet, but as long as we hit our around 2,500, we know that we're going to hit that $25,000 goal. But I do know that there's going to be some tighter months. There's going to be months that hold us back. So get ahead on your goals as much as possible. Find that balance in your finances and really take it day by day. You can bloom one day at a time, even with your finances and every step of the way. It is just another area of life that you need to find the balance. You need to believe in your goals. You need to build a system and the person that you really want to be with money, and then start showing up as them one day at a time, balancing them in. And honestly, over time, you will become that person with finances, with the money that you always wanted to be. So keep blooming, keep balancing, and I will see you guys in the next budget reset and in other videos throughout the weeks for mindset, productivity, and so much more. Join our community. I hope to see you guys soon. Bye, guys.